And we're back with the Noble Shkt podcast for episode 13. And today I'm with Tania Mayberry, a trauma-informed yoga instructor and
Hey,
all things wellness girly. Um, so welcome to the Noble Shkt podcast. We have
thank
one
you.
rule and one rule only, and it is you can't say I'm good. So
Okay.
we talk about all things, how you're growing through what you're going through. And so when I ask you how you're doing or what's happening, you can use any other adjective.
Okay.
You just can't say I'm good.
Okay. Noted.
Noted. Awesome. So to get started, what exactly is a trauma-informed yoga instructor? What does that mean?
That's a great question, and I'm
Yes.
glad that you asked. So, a trauma informed yogi or yoga instructor, I actually took a trauma informed training,
hmm
and it's really about helping people understand what's going on with other people's bodies so that you may or may not be aware of what could possibly come up during a class.
Okay.
Um, there's so many different poses, and the way that we ask you to put your body in a certain way may invoke some type of feeling or
Yeah.
emotion, or may draw from a memory that could cause discomfort or could cause pain or could cause happiness even.
hmm
So we really just want to be mindful. People have been through all different types of traumas and different
hmm
things physically and mentally, and it just helps me be aware of my students
hmm
and the space that I'm trying to create, and also like a loving, safe space,
hmm
not a harming space or an
Yeah.
uncomfortable space. So for me, it just helps me know what's best for my students.
Nice. And how did you get into this line of work? Like, what was your aha moment or wake up moment saying, this is what I want to do?
The crazy thing about it is when I actually started to go get my certification to
hmm
be a yoga teacher, I paid for this twice and did not do it.
Girl.
And it's not cheap. So let's just say
Yeah.
that at first. I just didn't have the time. And if you know me, like you are getting to know me now, you know I'm busy.
hmm
So I did not have the time and I could not commit to it. And I had moved to Pittsburgh for a short stint.
Okay.
And I actually had the time to go ahead and lock in and take the training. So I did that. And once I was going through training, I was like, I really love this.
hmm
And then I had heard about the trauma informed certification as well. And I was like, ooh, this would be like great together.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think one particular story, because I moved to Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh is predominantly white,
hmm
not really a lot of African Americans around that I saw. And I was the only African American in my yoga teacher training.
Okay.
Um, and part of yoga teacher training, you have to observe
hmm
people's classes. And I was observing and looking at the treatment that was happening in said spaces. And I was like, I don't like this. And I
hmm
really want to create some spaces that make us feel seen
Yeah.
and that make us feel comfortable
hmm
um, and free and all of the things. So
hmm
I was like, yeah, let's do this
Yeah.
on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what exactly were some of those things that you observed while you were going through your training
Yeah.
that
So
rubbed you the wrong way?
one particular class in general, I watched actually the owner of the studio. There were two Black young women in the class, and they were trying their best to try to get into a Warrior 2 pose.
Okay.
And they're trying to understand where their knees should go, where their back legs should go. And then I observed another guy, Caucasian guy in the corner who has usually been a participant or a yogi or a student that comes to class often. She
hmm
knows, she's familiar with. And she spent a whole lot of time with this person, like helping him and putting him to position, gentle assisting in a lot of things.
hmm
And then I watched her with us get more frustrated. Well, like, I'm showing you. Well,
hmm
why are you not getting it? And it was like
hmm
pure frustration on her face, like, oh
hmm
my God, like I'm not doing this.
Right.
So I was like, I know how that made me feel just to watch it.
Yeah.
So to be the person in the space trying to learn
Right.
had to be a difficult moment.
Right.
And I didn't like that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at that moment, you're like,
Yeah.
this is I'm gonna be the change because this is not okay.
Yeah, and just understanding too, as Black women, we're different and alike in all the same areas, but we all have different bodies, shapes,
Mm,
sizes, and it's very important for us to be able to understand that you don't have to be super skinny.
mhm.
You can be all different sizes. You can have a big like hips and
Right.
more predominant, shapely, curvy body, but and still be able to get into these poses and do
Yeah.
these things 100% just
Yeah.
as good as the next person. So I've heard people say, oh, I can't do this or I'm too big for this. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah.
So it's important to have that.
I was on one of the previous episodes, I was talking to Erin and she was like, everybody is a yoga body.
Yes,
Everybody
yes,
is a yoga body.
yes.
Yeah. And what I love about yoga practice or just like, well, specifically yoga practice is like there's like no such thing as perfect.
No.
There's so many different modifications and like ways to like sit in a pose and
Yep.
like focus on your breath
Yep.
and all the things. Like that's what I love about it. It's such
Yeah.
if the physical space is set right, if the instructor has the right intentions,
Hmm.
yoga is such an inclusive
Absolutely.
practice.
Yes. And I
But those 2 prerequisites have to be
They have to be there.
there.
And I also if you've ever been a student in any one of my classes, you'll always hear me say, like, mind your own practice or keep
Mhm,
your eyes on your own mat. We're all
mhm.
in here doing the same thing, running through the same class, but focus on why you are here
Yeah,
in this moment. It doesn't
yeah.
matter what Sally's doing next to you or what Sarah's
Mhm.
doing over here. Like, as long as you're here and you're giving yourself this moment, whether it's relaxation, whether
Mhm,
it's, hey, I need to come stretch or I need a
mhm.
workout or I just need an hour to myself,
Yeah,
whatever it is, I want you to have that moment and like
yeah,
own that moment just for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been certified as an instructor? How long ago was that?
I have been certified since when did I move back from Pittsburgh? When was this? I came back. This is right. I went to Pittsburgh in 2021
Mhm.
in August, and I came back here in 22. So since 21.
Okay,
Yeah, since 21.
okay.
But I've been practicing for a little bit over 10 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, that's nice.
Yeah.
And so, was coming back to Detroit something that you always wanted to do? Like, going to Pittsburgh, you're like, "Is this just temporary? I'm gonna come back," or was it just, like, by life happenstance? Oh, she's laughing.
It was life, all the things. I was in a relationship at the time, and the agreement was we're moving together for work.
Mhm.
And I was like, well, if we're moving for work, like I needed some sort of commitment. I'm not trying to be a forever girlfriend, but
Right.
you got
Right.
to put a ring on it or something.
Right, right,
So
right.
the intent was to move and to be, engaged and be married and
Mhm.
life would be merry and go on. But of
Mhm.
course, life happens.
Yes.
You outgrow people, minds change, all the
Mhm.
things. And I was like, I'm going back to Detroit.
Yeah.
So I love Detroit. So
Yeah.
I'm coming back home.
Coming home.
I'm
Coming
coming home.
home. I love it. So, was little Tania always somebody that had some type of, like, wellness routine or self-care routine? And if not, at what point did that activate for you? And what
Little
triggered it?
Little Tania is probably the most you gotta be about your health person in my family.
I love that.
So much so I probably annoy people.
Really?
Literally, I have 2 younger sisters. My sister Whitney, who's 4 years under me,
Mhm.
she literally told me the other day, like, "Hey, I really wanna try to, lose some weight. I
Mhm.
want can you be my accountability partner? Can you help
Mhm.
me?" So, like, I'm sending her workouts, like, "I just did this myself. You gotta do it now." And I'm asking her every day, I'm, like, FaceTiming her, like, "You know why I'm calling. Did
Right.
you work out today? Did you
Yeah.
walk today?
Yeah.
What did you eat today?"
Mhm.
So I've always been a stickler for just eating well. This is the only body that you get.
Yes.
You don't get a do-over after this.
Yes.
And so it's important that just like you fuel like your car or your vehicle, it's important to put the right things
Mhm.
into your body so that you can show up
Yeah.
for all of the other things that you want to do.
Yeah. What about from, like, a mental emotional standpoint? Have you always practiced, like, mental health or, taking care of your mental health?
I feel like I really kinda dived into that more so, like, coming back to Detroit.
Mhm.
After obviously, you break up and all the things.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, I really want to focus and like really focus on you, not just say focus on you. But
Right.
like when you really want to focus on you, it's like, okay, like I want a therapist. I want to like
Mhm.
quiet my mind. I
Mm,
want to listen to myself. I want
mhm.
to like relearn and unlearn things that were taught to me, like so many things. So it just
Yeah.
started to get super, super important for me. And also, helpful for me to show up authentically.
Yes.
So it was super helpful. Like I'm going through this big change and
Yeah.
transition, and you think you're gonna be in love forever, and then life happens, and it's like, oh well, what am I doing here now?
Right.
How did I get there? And
Right.
now, how do like what is this new thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, I like that. I know, like, my, I guess, prioritization of healthy mental health,
Mm-hmm.
um, started, like, a couple years after moving to LA and
Okay.
being in the entertainment industry, and
Yeah.
that industry will loves to try to tell you who you should be, how you should live, how you should show up, how you should dress, how your hair should
Yep.
be, all the things, and it was, like, right before, like, it's starting to see a shift now,
Mm-hmm.
but it was, like, right before where, like, the acceptance of natural hair wasn't a
Yeah.
thing, and the acceptance of curly, thick, or
Yeah.
whatever that means, girls wasn't curvy, I
Mm-hmm.
said curly, curvy, thick girls wasn't a thing, and
Yep.
all these different things, and, like, it was, like, around that era where, like, Rihanna had her hair shaved,
Yeah.
and so it was, like, this, like, edgy black girl aesthetic, but your hair still had to be straight and all
Mm-hmm.
these things, like, and I'm like, "I am natural.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be wearing these sew-ins all the time, having to constantly, like, straighten my leave out,
And they're
and
expensive.
they're expensive, and
And
it
you don't want to damage that leave out.
hello,
Okay.
and wigs weren't what they are now, where the lace was melting, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
It was not
it wasn't giving what it's giving now,
exactly.
and I'm like, "This is not me.
Yeah.
This is not me," and it's just like, are you gonna continue to be lost in the sauce for the
Yeah.
sake of chasing a check?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? And, with any hustle type culture, you're gonna hear tons of
Oh,
no's.
yeah, for sure.
And those no's can get to you if you are not mentally tough.
Correct.
And so that piled on to the industry telling you how you should show up in the world. I got lost in the sauce. I was like, who is Sydney?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And on top of that, like, I'm on the spectrum. I'm
Yeah.
autistic.
Yeah.
So my whole life, it wasn't until I've got like really into like my really late 20s,
Okay.
I started to learn and dig into like who is the unmasked
Yeah.
version
Yeah.
of Sydney, like who who is she when society isn't telling her how she should show up,
Right.
because I used to always like suppress, I guess, my true essence of who I was, like,
Yeah.
like to know discredit to my mom, but one of the things that has always stuck out to me, like my mom is great. If you see me, you see her.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that's my best
Absolutely.
friend.
Hey,
So
mom.
this is no shade, but like literally one of the things she taught me, and it was with the best of intentions, like when you're around adults, when you're around people older than you, sit, observe, and be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Not from a place to for her, it wasn't from a place to dim my light, but it was from a
Right.
place to learn
To
people's
learn.
true intentions,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
But as a kid, you're not getting the why. You're
No.
just getting the direction.
Absolutely.
And so between that, being a dancer since I was 5, all these things of like learn this, be disciplined in this. This is how you show up for this. This is the rules for this. I've always had so much structure
Yeah.
and not enough freedom to just
Yeah.
discover
Mm-hmm.
who I am,
Yeah.
you know?
Yes. And you need
You
that.
need that.
You
You need
need
that
that.
healthy balance. And
Yeah.
even when I did have that those moments of freedom to just be free little kid Sydney,
Yeah.
I allowed my peers to dictate
Mm.
what my mask should look like,
Yeah. Yep.
you know?
Yep.
So as an adult, I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah.
Who am I?
You get to
And
this
what?
point and it's like, you start looking around and it's, do I like these things? Do I like what I'm
Yeah.
seeing? What's
Yeah.
happening? Who is this person?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
being a dancer, you're always performing, literally
Yes.
and physically, like metaphorically, like you're always performing. And I felt like my whole life has been a performance.
Yeah. Yeah. And
You
that's
know,
tiring.
it's
It's
exhausting.
exhausting. Literally.
It's exhausting. And not all of it's fake, but I felt like some of it was just like extra razzle
Yes.
dazzle, you know?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I love sitting in a quiet room,
That part.
TV off.
Listen.
I
Incense
don't even
burning.
need,
Hey.
candle burning.
Candle burning. Come on.
Just that quiet time to just reflect.
Yep.
That's what it is for me. What about for you? How do you recharge?
Me, literally, it's so funny because I think that people think I have more time than what I actually have.
Yeah.
So when I am like, I kind of just need a minute or I need
Yeah.
a moment. My biggest thing is which is crazy. I actually like worked on this through therapy. My therapist asked me one time, she was like, if you and alone were in a room
Mm.
together,
Mhm.
like how would you feel? And this is
Mhm.
when we first started, and I love my therapist, by the way.
Mhm.
And I was like, put me and alone in a room together? Never.
Mhm.
Never.
Really?
Never.
Ah,
Like, I don't
okay.
want to be put me and alone as
Uh-huh.
far away from each other as possible. Like,
Really?
never. Always on the go.
Yeah.
Always doing something.
Yeah.
Not gonna sit still.
Yeah.
And if I do have any free time, I'm calling somebody. Where you at? Where you going?
What we
Let's talk.
doing?
What we doing? Or
Uh-huh.
just talk to me.
Uh-huh.
You know? Then I was like, why? My challenge was we talked bi-weekly. And so my challenge was, take an hour out of just the week and
Mhm.
just sit by yourself. Don't get on the phone.
Mhm.
Don't do nothing. Just sit with
Mhm.
yourself. And I'm like, what? You are
Mhm.
asking me the world right now. How
Yeah.
am I? I don't think so.
Yeah. And
But
it
then
was uncomfortable,
it was
wasn't it?
so uncomfortable. And that's
Yeah.
one thing that I'm always saying, like in yoga, like sit through the discomfort. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Please don't
Yeah.
hurt yourself. But if it's discomfort,
Mhm.
don't try to reach for your phone. Don't check the watch.
Yeah.
Don't try to bring your mind back to your breath. So
Mhm.
I really had to walk my own talk.
Yeah.
I really had to be like, okay, so I'm sitting here
Yeah. No, but
alone and I really want to get on the phone. So yeah, that was now I will put my phone on do not disturb. Now people will ask, "So Tania, can we go?" No. Tania, do you
Mm-mm.
have no? And we'll
Mm-mm.
have all the time in the world. No.
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 My nothing time is scheduled. Like, truly, if I say
Truly.
I'm doing nothing, it is an intentional nothing.
Yes.
Yes.
What I literally have been saying for the last, I don't know, a few months, I stole that from a friend, but people will literally like, Tania, what are you doing this weekend? Enjoying my rent.
Hello.
Home.
'Cause it's
Alone.
too expensive.
It's too expensive outside. Literally.
The streets are too expensive for me.
Listen.
Listen, okay, side note. I went out, I went to the Shinola Hotel.
Yes.
I ordered me a Prosecco. Why was that Prosecco $18?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
$18
Yeah.
for a glass of Prosecco.
Yeah.
3 sips, it was gone.
Yeah.
And I don't even drink. So that was God telling me, Sydney, you knew you shouldn't have got that.
Go home. Go home.
Take your ass home.
Go home. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are
Very
we
true.
doing?
You might have been able to get you 2 bottles.
Hello.
Or Prosecco.
Hello, because I'm not bougie. I don't need the top shelf.
See? And would have been right at home. Yeah. I already know.
Listen.
Enjoy your rent as often as you can.
If you take nothing else away from
If you take
this.
nothing else from this conversation, it's okay to enjoy your rent. Just telling
Truly.
you.
Truly. Actually, speaking of taking something away,
Yeah.
if there was like one piece of advice, mindset shift, thought provoking moment you would give to people who are feeling intimidated in their practice or who are struggling with the idea of comparison, how we were talking about
Yeah.
in their practice, or perfectionism,
Mm-hmm.
or all of the
All
above,
of the above.
what would you tell them?
That's a good question. I would say, like, literally, when it's focused on your breath, like, try to literally drown out everything else.
Mhm,
When I'm in another class and I'm practicing and I'm being a student and I'm not teaching, I'm in my own head. I'm not
mhm.
paying attention to the people around me. I'm probably overly paying too much attention to myself. Like, why did I wear this shirt? Or I'm probably paying attention to some things I don't need to be paying attention to.
Right.
But like really just focus on this being your time. We
Mhm.
do so many other things out in the world all day long for so many other people, not even for you.
Yeah.
So really try to take the time to like, what intention or what do I really want to focus on, no matter what that is.
Mhm.
But just really try to like lock in and hone in on, even if it is just I'm focusing on my stomach rising and falling. I'm just
Yeah.
focusing on my breath coming in and out, because then you don't have any other time to think about anything else. And
Mhm.
stuff may come up,
Mhm.
but it's cool. I see it. Let me go back to my breath.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and honestly, so when I lived in LA, there used to be, or there still is, a meditation studio called Unplug,
Okay.
and their whole program is
Mhm.
just different forms of meditation.
Yeah.
There's no physical yoga classes,
Mhm.
no Pilates. It's like sound bowls, breath work, like
Yeah.
any and all modalities of meditation. And my mind used to roam.
Yeah.
Girl, roam. Like, why? This is before I had locks. Like, why is this piece of hair tickling my forehead? And
Listen.
it just fell over my nose, and I'm trying not to move, but this shit
Listen.
tickles. I gotta scratch
I
it.
gotta
I
do
gotta
it. I
scratch
gotta
it.
do it.
Or what am I gonna eat today? My
Yeah.
stomach, like,
Yes.
you know. But even in that, like, just like you said, going back to the breath, going back to the focus of
Mhm.
the sensation of the wind coming in your nose and out
Yeah.
your mouth, or your belly rising and falling. Like,
Yes.
once you can get there, that sense of calm is next level. Even if it's just
Listen.
for a split second and your mind roams again, it's next level.
Because you can't control your mind from going any place it's gonna go.
Right.
Right? You're gonna see something, something's gonna happen, something's going to get your attention. You're gonna think about, oh, I was supposed to take out the trash today. Like
Mm-hmm.
something's gonna get your mind.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, where can I bring my focus back to what is tangible in this moment? I
Yeah.
recently discovered, funny thing, like when I'm on flights now, I get really anxious. And I
Mm.
used to not get anxious. And for
Okay.
some reason, like now, I don't know if it's like old age, but I'm on the
Old
plane.
age.
Listen, I'm on the plane and I'm like, I'm hot. What is happening? I need to
Yeah.
stand up. So
Wow.
the one thing that has kind of like brought me some solace was I focus on the five senses.
Mhm.
What can I taste? What
Mhm.
can I touch? What can I see?
Mhm.
What can I smell?
Mhm.
What can I hear? And I'm literally like calming myself down by just
Yeah.
focusing on what's going on around me, what's actually happening to me. Are you okay, sis? Like,
Yeah.
relax.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're hot. Turn the air on. Like, I
Right.
don't know.
Right. They got the little
They
nozzle.
got
Go
the little things.
ahead.
Yeah, like just really taking a moment to breathe and just come back into myself,
Mhm.
because I think so many times we're so outside of ourselves
Yeah.
and outside thinking about everything else. It's like, take a moment to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I created this brand and all the different branches of this brand, because this has a lot of branches. I got a podcast, I got the product based side of the business, I
Yes.
got the wellness club, and all of it is wellness focused, but it was really focused with Black women
Hmm.
at the forefront in
Absolutely.
my mind.
Yeah.
Uh, because I grew up kind of not necessarily uniquely, but I didn't have examples of people going to 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
My mom owned a business since I was 3.
Okay.
And I used to go to work with her,
Yeah.
and work shifts,
Hmm.
be sleeping on the couch, working shifts. because she didn't wanna let me go or, like, go to daycare or whatever.
Yeah.
Or my grandmother, like, she had businesses. She
Yeah.
was a G. My other grandmother owned a flower shop in the
Okay.
city. So, like, I only saw hustle,
Yeah.
and I only saw these Black women nurturing others,
Others.
but watch themselves burn out.
Absolutely.
And last night, actually, I was scrolling on, I don't know, I be flipping through platforms. I don't know which one I was on, to be honest with you.
Right.
It could have been Threads, it could have been TikTok, it could have
Whatever
been
it
Instagram,
was.
whatever it was. It was a interview with Tiana Taylor about how, Black women, we are always in survival
I
mode.
seen that this morning. I
Yes.
seen that this morning. Literally
Yes.
watched it in my car. Literally.
And not a lie was told. Not a lie
Not
was
one lie was
told,
told.
And so when I facilitate physical spaces or these virtual spaces,
Mhm.
it's welcome to all. It
Yeah.
really is. But when I witness these Black women sit on a mat for the first time, sit on a meditation pillow for the first time,
Mhm.
I watch this unraveling kind of happen
Yeah.
subconsciously, like the discomfort, the first it's like, am I supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Am I allowed in this space?
Yep.
And it hurts my heart because it goes from that to, I don't know how to show up in this
Yep.
space. Like it's a physical discomfort. It's a fidget. It's
I
a
gotta look at my
I
phone.
got
I
I
gotta fix my outfit. I
yeah.
gotta fix
Do
my
I look
hair.
good?
Do I look yeah. Yep.
Like all of that? And then it's the beautiful transition is watching them settle
Mhm.
into their relaxation
Yeah.
and settle into their breath. But at the beginning, the I don't know if sad's the word, but the unfortunate part is like it takes majority of the class before they can finally give themselves permission
To relax.
to relax.
Yeah. That is it's so many things that I've heard or just experienced on my own, whether it's like in a workspace or a corporate space or a relationship space. And especially as Black women, we do so much.
Mhm.
We are, what's the word that I want to use? Put stuff is put on us
Yes,
like all the time.
that is not ours to
That is not
carry.
ours to carry. And literally, like, the goal or the dream is to be able to just relax and
Yeah.
take the armor off and take the shield off and not I don't want to be angry, but then I also don't want to be vulnerable and taken advantage of. I don't
Mhm.
want to be, aggressive, but then I also like what's the ladder? There's no like Tiana Taylor was saying, like there's no happy medium
Mhm.
and you want me to show up either way. Either way, it's a double-edged sword.
Mhm.
So it's like you never yeah. And it's so great to be able to create those spaces for people to just relax
Yeah.
and feel seen and feel heard and kind of just have that like woosah kind of
Yeah.
like breath. Like I can let go. I can just be me. I can just exist
Yeah.
and it's okay.
For sure. And another thing that I see in these spaces is that it happens quicker
Hmm.
when the instructor or the facilitator
Hmm.
is representing what they look
Yeah.
like what you look like.
Yeah.
So like having Black women, Black men, Black non-binary people
Yeah.
at the forefront of the
Yeah.
class leading the session, it allows, the people in the room to take their guard down,
Absolutely.
But I mean, even outside of like race or ethnicity,
Yeah.
like we naturally have this innate sense of nurture,
Yes. Yes.
whether it's intentional or not.
Yes.
We have this innate sense of just like cozy, comforting,
Yeah.
like, come on in, all is welcome.
Yes.
But seeing, when I was creating the wellness club, I was like, I want all Black women,
Yeah.
at
I want
least to
this
start. I
I
want
want this to
all
be for
Black
us. Like
women.
I want us to be able to like feel like we deserve this.
Yes, because we do.
Cuz we do.
Honestly, I feel like we deserve it the most because we
Listen,
do too damn much.
we do so much.
Too damn much. Like, I feel like if any other demographic had to show up the way Black women had to show up, they would crumble.
Probably so. Probably so. Everybody would be crashing
They
out.
would crash out.
Everybody would be crashing out. I remember I had a student, I can't remember her name and forgive me, but it was when I did my yin and vinos, which I'm bringing them back.
Come on, shout out to
Um,
Univinos.
when I was doing my yin and vinos, I had a lady come up to me and she literally asked me, could she give me a hug?
Mhm.
And she cried and she was like, you know what? I have been to therapists, I have been to doctors. I have been to so many different people to try to figure out how I could feel what I just felt in your class. She was like,
Yeah.
I suffer from some type of issue in my reproductive system.
Mhm.
She was like, and everything that we did today, like, I felt like you unlocked something for me that has
Mhm.
never been able to be done. I don't know
Mhm.
this lady from anything, but
Mhm.
I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy
Yeah.
that I could, like, if she was the one lady who came to the class, that was enough.
Yeah.
That was enough for me.
Yeah.
Just to be able to do that for her, to give her that release. I don't even know what I did, but
Mhm.
to do that for her, to give her that release, to give her that peace was like, this is what I did this for.
Mhm.
This is why I'm doing this.
Mhm.
So yeah, I
Mhm.
agree.
And I always say it, trauma is stored in the tissue.
Yes.
Get up, move your body if you are
Yes.
physically able. Even if you're not physically able, do it from lying down in your bed. Do it
Yes.
from your wheelchair, your a chair, a couch,
Yes.
whatever you can do. Do what your body allows you, but move that body because you will
Mm-hmm.
unlock some things.
Yep.
You know, obviously I'm chronically ill. A lot of people know my story. But going from being professional dancer, peak athlete,
Mm-hmm.
to completely disabled, bedridden for a year and a half,
Yeah.
back to being, I'd say like 70%
Yeah.
able bodied again. I still
Yeah.
have some invisible limitations and whatnot. But people are like, in my chronic illness community, like, how did you make that shift?
Yeah.
Like, I just did any and everything in my physical capabilities,
Mm-hmm.
but I also focused on my mental health. I
Absolutely.
focused on all areas of wellness. Wellness is not just one
Just
avenue,
not physical.
it is all encompassing.
All encompassing.
All encompassing. I did Eastern medicine, I did Western
Yeah.
medicine, I did literally all of the things. I was like,
Yep.
"Oh, will this help? I'm trying it."
Yeah.
And if my
Absolutely.
body doesn't like it, fine, but at least I tried it,
Yeah.
But, like, no matter where you're at, you gotta start somewhere.
Have to. Have to. I literally say, like, also outside of yoga, I also like weight train and work out and
Mhm.
do different things. But yes, we want to look and feel great aesthetically.
Mhm.
But like at 70, I still want to be able to walk up and down the stairs.
Yes.
I still want to be able to carry my groceries in the house.
Yes.
I still want to be able to like run outside and play a little bit, like not obviously track meet, but I do
Right.
want to be able to like do stuff functionally. So
Mhm.
as you get older, like you lose bone
Density,
density,
yep.
you like your muscles start to wear, like all the things. So it's just
Mhm.
important that you get some type of activity, even if it's just 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's also like I feel so good when I go to the gym. That's really like
Mhm.
my me time. I
Yes.
feel so good. I could be having the worst day, but I go to the gym and I'm like, life's good.
Yeah, you accomplished something.
Exactly.
You followed through on your word, you did something that you said you were gonna do,
Yes.
you betted on yourself,
And it's
you showed up
scientifically
for
proven.
yourself.
Good endorphins,
Yep,
good
that
energy,
dopamine boost, all of those
all
things.
the things.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So, as of today,
Yeah.
how is Tania doing?
Tania is Tania is happy. Tania is blessed and super, super, super grateful heart.
Mhm.
Um, Tania is busy, but that's a great thing.
Yeah, girl,
That's a great thing.
trying to get this episode recorded.
Listen, oh my God, how many times
The
have we rescheduled?
schedule.
The schedule, y'all, please.
But between both of us, the schedule.
The schedule, like
Yeah.
literally, please fit in somewhere. But really, I can't say I'm good.
Mhm.
I am literally happy and just blessed.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. And last question. What makes you noble?
Mm, what makes me noble? Hmm. That's a good question. I think these are good questions. This is
Thank
good.
you. Thank
This is
you.
good. What makes me noble? I think really showing up for sure as my authentic self, no
Yeah.
matter where I'm at, in what space or place or whoever I'm around, or even what's happening to me, like what something could be happening to me, just still showing up how I would show up on any normal day.
Mhm.
Um, but also I think just like really having a huge heart. I'm such a like, I don't know. I'm definitely the like the hopeless romantic, all the things
Yeah.
cute thing. But I'm just such a nurturing, naturally nurturing, like empathetic person.
Mhm.
And I think all those things kind of mesh and add up to
Yeah.
my why.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you for showing up for me,
Yes.
for the brand, for the podcast, for all the things. Like,
Anytime.
you didn't know me from a can of paint. And I reached out to you. I probably in the DMs. And I was
Yep,
like,
it
look,
was.
this is who I am. This is the vision. This is what I have going on. And you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down.
But I see myself in you just as much as I feel like any of us in any other thing that you see.
Yeah.
I'm a business owner, you're a business owner. We want to do things to help our community. We want to
Yeah.
show up for Black women. I'm like, this is my way of showing up for another Black woman.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you for being here. This is episode 13 of the Noble Shcht podcast. Stay tuned. We have some amazing other Black women coming in the future. Bye.
Thank you.
Yay, we did it.